The Kabale Regional Museum and Culture Center, nestled along the scenic Kabale-Bunyonyi Tourist Road, is facing a challenge in attracting visitors despite its relocation. Established in 1978 under the Department of Museums and Monuments in the Ministry of Tourism, Wildlife and Antiquities, the museum was moved from Kabale town to Ibumbasal in Rutoma ward in 2014, strategically positioned along the route frequently used by tourists heading to Lake Bunyonyi. Muchiga Edgar Hollis, a museum attendant, expressed frustration over the lack of awareness about the museum's existence among both locals and visitors. Despite housing impressive artwork depicting the local culture, the museum struggles to draw attention, with Hollis pointing to the government's failure in sensitizing the public about the museum.
We have good artifacts there that talks about the culture of Kigezi, but the problem is visitors. The number is still very low to us, and this could be maybe we have to improve on sensitization, improving on culture around the community, let people know about it, and also making the exterior view of this museum.
Dr. Ruth Tebesasa, an archaeologist, acknowledged that the museum's location is attractive, but various challenges hinder its ability to attract visitors. Limited funds from the government pose a significant obstacle, and Tebesasa emphasized the crucial role of publicity. She called for a comprehensive sensitization drive to make the public aware of the museum's significance, urging the government to allocate proper funding for its operations.
I think the government has tried its level-best, but it still needs a lot to do, because we need to see the government getting involved into culture-related issues, but especially financing them, because where the problem is on finance. I recently, when I visited the museum, that very museum, I asked them why I was seeing mobs and here and there, and they were telling me we don't have money to put them in the right shape. So implying that there is something that the government can do.
Dr. Christine Ampumuza, a senior lecturer in tourism and hospitality at Kabale University, highlighted the vital role of museums in preserving culture. She expressed concern that the current generation, influenced by technology and modernity, might be forgetting their cultural heritage. Ampumuza criticized the government for not investing enough in museums across the country, emphasizing the need for increased budgetary allocation.
Okuchondoza kulelekamu ebyokugira ngo ozo mu museum amare meshahi biri byo natarabibasa konka waba okoze nkabuga clips buke okabasa kubutomu ekituri kweta social media abana babato concentration yabo nedakika ni 10 ziraho w'icyo kira cyamutamira nenda kuzaha kindi ngene twageza aho tukareba activities zo mu museum ukagumura bucyankinga mu ubwo buntu buke umwana akamanya naza ha museum yakananka ndabasa gukoraka then mukata honko mwete kugira ngo abone yakejineji ha museum twabaha kwija gukora akakantu nabo bakije mwene kutahobwo buntu burabasa kukurura abana abato nangwa ni n'abantu abakuru kwija bakareba by'ubunyakare konka kutari kureba kushakonka bakega no kwega mwene experience ya tourism erimo no kwega era kira kukurura abantu munonga kuchiro kwija kareba kushaninga kahurikiza story.
In a phone interview, Jacqueline Nyirakiza-Besije, the acting commissioner for museums and monuments, acknowledged the government's financial constraints in creating awareness about museums. Despite this challenge, she mentioned ongoing campaigns in schools to popularize museums. Additionally, they have initiated national-level campaigns and engaged with schools, aiming to raise awareness about the importance of museums, especially on International Museums Day.
It is true the funds have not been enough for doing sensitization, creating awareness, and that kind of advocacy for museums. However, how are we approaching it at a national level? All we need to do is to maybe improve on the areas where the schools within that region, because the primary purpose of having regional museums is to make sure that those children who cannot afford coming to Kampala, they can visit the regional museum and cut the costs.
As the struggle continues, the fate of the Kabale Regional Museums hangs in the balance, awaiting increased government support and a more comprehensive awareness campaign to unlock its potential as a cultural and tourist attraction. A story by Jorina Namala, Nobati Nyamachi for Kigezi TV.